Hello. Thanks for a few minutes of your time. My name is Charlie Brown. I'm 69 years old. I wanted to share with you what God has done in my life. At age 40 in 1989, exactly about 29 years ago next month, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease lymphoma stage 2, and the doctors told me I may only have 18 months to live. 18 months to live? Are you kidding me? I'm 40 years old. Things are going nice in my life. I have a good job, a good wife, 3 lovely children. Wow, 18 months. What is going on? I was in shock. I told the Lord, look, Lord, I'm not afraid to die. I gave you my life when I was 12 years old, and I've been walking with you ever since. But I sure would like to live. I'm not afraid to go on home if that's your plan, but I really would like to live. Raise my kids, love my wife, and live out all my days. Help! I cried out to God, help! Help me! Sometimes I think that's the greatest one-word prayer that we can pray. And God heard my cry. As David says in Psalm 18, my cry came up before him into his ears, and he reached down from on high and rescued me. So here's what happened. In 30 days before they started the medical treatment, chemo and radiation, the Lord did 2 things, I believe, that saved my life. The first thing was, as I was crying out to him and listening to him, he brought back to my memory 3 verses of scripture that I had memorized in the Baptist church as a little boy. And then in my daily reading, he brought another scripture to me out of Psalms 41 and just blew me away. He brought me spirit food to give me hope, basically saying he had a purpose in what I was going to go through, and that he was going to be with me, and that he was going to preserve my life, and that he was with me and going to help me. Man, this really encouraged me, because I was going through the normal things that you go through when the doctor tells you you only have 18 months to live. I was going through about a week of denial. I'm going to wake up and this is all a dream and it's not true. Then I went through the why me, Lord? It's for Charlie Brown, the life of the party. I love you. I'm your son. I've walked with you. I know you. I'm growing in my relationship with you. You're using me to bless people at the church and other places. It's me. Why me? So after I got through all of that, God brought me these scriptures to give me hope. The second thing, and I call that spirit food. God fed me with his word and gave me hope in my spirit. The second thing, God brought me physical food. And you say, what do you mean physical food? Well, the Lord brought me across the path of a lady in Texas, a nurse who had an incurable lymphoma. And the doctors had worked on her for 2 years and just gave her up and said, you'd be dead in 3 months. Instead of being dead in 3 months, Janet Pauley was not only dead, every tumor in her body was gone after 3 months when she started changing her diet. And so I called her up one day and I said, Janet, what did you eat? Tell me how to change my diet. So, because I eat just like everybody else, the standard American diet, burgers, fries, ice cream, milk, pizzas, just the regular stuff. So in 20 minutes, Janet told me what to eat, what not to eat, what to drink, what not to drink. And it wasn't some kind of wild and crazy diet. It was just eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. Stay away from white refined sugar and white refined flour and hydrogenated oils and foods and various things. But the most important thing, she said there's a special food that has enzymes in it. And I had never heard of this food that what can have the greatest impact on your health, because it has an enzyme in it that can actually eat the jacket or the cover off of cancer cells, making them easier for your body to gobble them up and eat up tumors. I go, wow, tell me more about this. And so I got some of this food, started eating it. Long story short, by the time I got to the end of the 30 days when they really started treatment on me, the tumor under my neck that you could see on the outside of my body had already shrunk 40%. I was just praying and calling on God and trusting him and changing what I was eating and eating some of these new foods Janet was telling me about. And the biggest tumor was right here in the middle of my chest. But I started the chemotherapy and so forth. And within 4 months, I was totally well. Wanted to quit all the treatment, but they said, no, you got to go through finish out the 6 months of the treatment. So I did, but I've gone almost 29 years cancer free. It has never returned. I began to study foods. After I began to study foods. I said, Lord, if I get well, I'm going to help everybody I can find that has cancer or any kind of health problem. I'm going to find out what's in these foods. They can make the difference. You put power and energy and life in foods, whole foods, fresh, unrefined foods. And I'm going to find out how I can help people change their diet, pray to God and seek His face, and then change their diet. So I put together a cancer battle plan, the spiritual, the mental, and the physical approach to attacking cancer. I put it on a website. And then I put all this information together that I've learned about food and eating and wholeness in my new book, Fit for His Glory. And it's on my website, fitforhisglory.org. The cancer plan is a free download. If you or anyone you know is dealing with cancer, download that free plan and learn about the spiritual, the mental, and the physical approach to attacking cancer cells in your body and in your organs. And then if I can help you in any way, you call me. All my contact information is on my website, fitforhisglory.org, and I would love to talk to you, coach you, and help you in any way that I can. God bless you, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon if I can help you. Thank you very much.